Microphones work on your tablet?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what? That double one's in the coach. The double one that we use inside at night. The one
That also, I have to get a
That
battery
one.
for it. And sometimes it works, sometimes not.
Oh,
Oh, so it's on now?
Yeah.
Hare
go
Krishna.
back on. Okay. Take it off and get back on.
Hare Rama, Hare
That's
Rama,
the
Rama
word.
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Tom's there, right? Okay, here comes everybody. Okay, here's Janaki. Mm-hmm. Hare Krishna, Hare Pani.
Collecting some new ones.
Oh, they're watching. Haribo, Haribo.
People.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Here comes the gang.
Hare Krishna.
Yep.
Hail, hail.
You want a friend, Connie, Tom?
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna
We're about
Krishna,
there. Go
Hare Hare.
ahead.
Okay. So, for the interruption, we're reading Shikshastika prayers in Antilila 20. We're on text 31. Some verses related to the fourth Shikshastika. So this is text 31. In great humility, considering himself a conditioned soul of the material world, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again expressed his desire to be endowed with service to the Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
That's the verse, whole verse?
Yeah, it's kind of like afterthoughts of the Shikshastra verse.
But that's the whole verse.
Yeah, that's the whole verse.
Oh.
I remember you saying one time, and I'm still trying to understand it, how sometimes Mahaprabhu is speaking as if he's Krishna, and sometimes he's speaking from Radha's position. So would he be speaking from Krishna's position here?
Oh, this one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is from the position of a devotee.
Oh, this is Krishnadas Kaviraj.
No. This is the Lord. He's speaking from the position of a devotee. See, in great humility, considering himself a conditioned soul. So, like a devotee or a conditioned soul. Okay.
Okay.
So he's in a margin, like a tatastha person. Okay. Of the material world, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again expressed his desire to be endowed with the service. The service of the Lord. Now, this is what I would do. See, it says with the service, I would go, see, qualify that. See, go over to what it says in here, word for service.
Okay.
See, awarding, see, begs the awarding of devotion and servitude. See how it really makes it more clear. Mm-hmm. See? Mm-hmm. So now you see devotion and servitude. So you see devotion. So a conditioned soul doesn't have that awakened yet. So that's the pure desire, pure intention that a person, when they associate with a real devotee, you always see that idea in there. Oh, please give me pure devotion. I don't want a beautiful wife or man or wealth, material wealth. Just give me pure devotion and servitude and service. Pure devotion. See, pure. Does it say pure in there?
Service.
Yeah. Awarding of devotion and servitude. And devotion means pure devotion. So, not just certain, you could say that verse like he just says, well, give me with service to the Lord. Oh, Vaidhi Bhaktas are doing service, but that's, the next phase is not just give me some things to do. You notice how people do that in Vaidhi? Just do.
Let me push some things around.
Yeah, yeah. But this, service
furniture.
in devotion, this is the next stage. Okay? This is what you get when you're hearing from devotees who are engaged in tasting this pure devotion, devotion, service in devotion, pure devotion. Oh, much nicer, much more juicy, alive. You feel more alive. 1,000 times more alive.
I have a feeling the next verse probably. Oh no. The next verse is the Shikshastika. Next Shikshastika.
No, you didn't. Did you go to the next?
I did, yeah.
Oh, you did.
Text 32. Ai nantana ja kinkaram patitam mam vishame bhavam buddha kripaya tavapada pankaja stita dui sadurisham vichintaya. Translation. O my Lord, O Krishna, son of Maharaj Nanda, I am your eternal servant, but because of my own fruit of acts, I have fallen into this horrible ocean of nescience. Now, please, be causelessly merciful to me. Consider me a particle of dust at your lotus feet.
Is that it?
O my Lord, O Krishna, son of Maharaj Nanda, I am your eternal servant, but because of my own fruit of acts, I have fallen into this horrible ocean of nescience. Now, please be causelessly merciful to me. Consider me a particle of dust at your lotus feet.
Yeah, the particle of dust at lotus feet, it brings to mind for me, again, the lotus feet, particle of dust, it's like the Lord's lotus feet is his name, his pastimes, his quality. Let me adhere to that. See? Let me adhere and bond. See, particle dust at your lotus feet. The only way we can really do that is to have that devotion. See, that's why it says that, well, if you can't think of me constantly, then follow the rules and regulations. But if you get devotion, then you can adhere to the pastimes, which are his lotus feet walking around, creating these pastimes, his qualities, all of that is left around. You can adhere to that, to the name. You can chant because you got devotional ecstasy. See, let me have that devotion so I can adhere to your lotus feet. Otherwise, people can't. Otherwise it's just like, just tell me what to do, what rules to follow. See? But a devotee, they just love to be close to the Lord and that closeness is through pure devotional service, which is through hearing, chanting, remembering the name, the fame, the pastime of the Lord. Or if you do deity worship with devotion, if you go around the hill with devotion, you're adhering. But without devotion, you can't really adhere. You have to do it by the force of discipline, and it lacks the love, And the more, that's why there's awe and reverence in that. See? So with devotion, you can adhere easily. You notice that people getting devotion here, isn't it? Rangaleka saying, "Wow, it's just so easy to think of Krishna." It's like, one of these. You can even, devotees, it's like there's no more duty, man. You watch a movie, you're thinking of Krishna. You walk around, you're thinking of Krishna. It just becomes easy. It's not like a hard thing. I got to force myself, otherwise I'm in the Maya. And so devotion is really important. And that's why it says, if you can't think of me with love, then follow the rules and regulations, because usually I'll get to the Janaki point. So you follow the rules and regulations, and chanted Hare Krishna religiously. Thank you for your example, because it's a great preaching point. Okay? And I want to commit suicide and all this still, even though following it, what's this? So Krishna had to step in, the hero. He steps in, okay, go over here, listen to Gaur. And then moving her to the devotional platform. Now, give us your testimony. How do you feel now when you're
Night
here?
and day.
Yeah.
Night and day. Now
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything. It just happens. It just happens.
Explain that. Elaborate.
Explain that. Okay. I had to force myself to chant 16 rounds because it was my duty. But now I don't have the duty.
Service.
Get that obstacle out of the way.
Snap it. No.
But now I don't have to force myself to chant, to read, to sing, to do anything about Krishna. It's just I want to. I do. You know, I want to.
More than me, too.
What do you,
More.
no, that's not true. That's not true.
I'm kicking back watching the movie, and she says, I don't know. I want to just see what Imuna is doing. I want to see what Belinda's doing. I want to see what this person's doing, that person's doing. I have to catch up, man. I am way behind in my hearing and chanting and listening to these devotees. And they're making so many videos. I don't have time to watch a movie.
But they make sense. They all help me in one way or another.
Yeah, you know, see? There you go.
Everybody helps
Testimony.
me. Thank you, everyone. Everyone that comes to our Sangha helps me. Thank you. Because we're following the big goose.
The big goose? What is that? What is insulting me? Insulting the guru.
It's not a wild goose chase, is it? This a wild goose chase?
What do you mean by that?
Nina's example last week on the geese.
Oh, the geese. That one. The quacker.
Oh, you did get
It
this.
sounds big goose.
I thought you'd get it from the I'm so offensive.
Jesus, safe. Vishnu. There you go. We got a little testimony. It's like pulling teeth.
Oops. Lost its hat.
Oh, you lost it. Oh, yeah, that has a special device.
For the wind.
No, it's a...
Breathing. Peas don't go. I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, please be causelessly merciful to me.
Yeah.
Consider me a particle of dust.
Fell off. Go ahead. Okay. Keep continuing.
A particle of dust at your lotus feet.
Yeah.
So what qualifications does a particle of dust have?
Yeah, it has that particle of dust. That's a good question. Particle of dust. Well, you know, first of all, we're very small, right? So the smallness is a particle, right? It's very small. That's the size of the soul. Let me just be that small little particle at your lotus feet. See, Krishna's very big, right? So has that quality. What other quality are you thinking?
Well, I was thinking like a drop of nectar, just one drop. Just give me that drop. I'm so insignificant. A little drop.
I don't think it has any qualifications.
No qualification.
What qualifications does a particle of dust have?
Well, I didn't say quality. You said what quality does a particle have? It's small.
Oh, I meant to say qualification.
Oh, qualification.
I meant to say that.
Oh, yeah. You see, and he's asking, like, you'd give that. See, I can't do it because we have no qualification. So, can you give this your causeless mercy?
Yeah.
Your causeless mercy. Now, that's another good discussion. Is like, well, what is this? What is causeless mercy? Vishwanath Chakravarti asked that, or brought that discussion up. What is causeless mercy? We could read that. But do your company. What do you think
that would be
causeless
nice.
mercy? What do you think it is?
Causeless. Well, Krishna's the cause of all causes, so it can't really be causeless.
You didn't do anything to deserve it.
Actually, let's
There's no cause. No cause. There's no cause.
It's really
But how can
interesting.
it not be no
deserve it.
cause?
I don't
Everything has a
deserve it,
cause.
but
Krishna's the
you
cause of
didn't do
everything.
anything. I didn't earn it. I don't deserve it.
Causeless.
Let's actually discuss it with jumping off place. Let's see.
Oy. Causeless. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Maybe it's hard to believe even such a thing exists.
A person or thing that acts, happens, or exists in such a way that some specific thing happens as a result. The producer of an effect. The producer of an effect.
Causeless?
Causeless.
Say that again, please.
Okay, causeless.
No, you're reading cause.
Causeless.
Yeah, but it popped up cause.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it didn't sound.
You put causeless,
I put
but
causeless.
It gave you cause.
Causeless.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably
Definition.
it's not a word.
Oh, it's not a word.
Doesn't make
The
sense.
reason or motive.
Causeless.
Yeah.
Because we're living in the world where there's always cause and effect.
It's caused and causing, but there's no causeless. In the dictionary, there's
Look
no
under
causeless
antonyms.
in
Look
the
under
dictionary.
antonyms.
No,
Antonyms.
they don't.
That's very interesting. Yeah, this is going to
They
be
don't
very
believe
interesting.
something even. They don't even
They don't
believe
even
it
have
exists. The
Yeah,
causeless
you know,
is something
this
that
is a
doesn't
great
exist.
discussion. We're going to get into this.
Case for
Uh-oh.
jurisdiction.
Way to
Here we
go.
go. Got the book here, and now we're going to find the verse here. Bhakti is not caused by the mercy of Bhagavan. Yeah, these are questions. Okay, let's see the verse. It's text.
Please, for no reason, be merciful to me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they,
No
we
reason
need
for
to-
you to be, but
yeah,
please
we
be.
need to, yeah, it's-
There's no such a word in the dictionary.
Do a search.
What are you doing?
Do a search. Leave that there,
Okay.
and then put next to it antonym.
Causeless antonym.
Yeah, causeless. You know how to spell antonym?
No. A-N.
A-N.
T.
N-O-N, anto, A-N-T-O-N-Y-M, antonym.
It looks good.
Anyway, Google Smart, we'll figure it out.
There is no definition available for causeless antonym.
Shh, they don't even know what causeless
but
is.
there is, but you got to see it from the Shuddha Bhakti perspective. You know, I can't, it's here, but it's not showing. I don't know what's going on with this thing. But what just popped into my mind is, see, it's causeless because here in the world there's cause and effect, cause and effect,
yeah,
cause
yeah,
and
yeah,
effect. Okay, now,
Yeah.
Bhakti even talks about I remember reading, talks about it appears not to have causeless is actually the cause of the mercy is Bhagavan and the devotee. Okay? So that's the cause of this causeless mercy is his actual pure devotee and or himself. Okay? So there, that's why the Lord comes here, and we get causeless mercy just by the association of either Bhagavan or his devotee. Okay, so think about it. If the Lord comes here and we're in his presence, then there's going to be some change because we're marginal and we're close to devotees and they're radiating, you're radiating. Now, what is a stronger radiation going to be? It's going to be from the spiritual potency. You even see that practically? I mean, I've seen this. I mean, I feel like really normal and natural, but when I go places, people say, God, your energy, you know, it's just, yeah. I said, really? I just feel like myself, you know? But what is causing that? Association with Krishna and Lord Chaitanya through mantra, through chanting, on the ecstatic platform, you know? So that's the cause. I mean, if I didn't chant, if I just walked around well, it's kind of impossible now because you just can't help it now. You just, we're under the divine. We're in the past times. Aha. Believe it or not, you stay around here, you'll believe it. If you don't stay around here, it'll be a knot. Go hurry. He's a fake guru. That's what it is. That's for those who don't, come around. But those who, same thing. So we're associating with Krishna on the bhakti level, on the ecstatic level, and that causes this causeless mercy, is association. Okay? So in a sense, there is a cause, and the cause is the devotee, the pure devotee. Isn't that what caused people to change their lives with Prabhupada's disciples? You guys, where were you guys? Huh? But you got the causeless mercy of Prabhupada. I also.
Zombie.
I just got his book, and I got because of that book was written by and connected with Prabhupada. It changed my life. It changed how many of our lives? See, so it's causeless, but there's a cause. It's the devotee.
In other words, there's no material cause.
There's no material cause.
Not by sacrifices, not by austerities, not by charity, not by any of those things.
Yeah, it's through
because of that I got the mercy. No,
because of
it's causeless.
It's not by charity, not by austerity, not by renunciation. It's only by unalloyed devotion that you attain Krishna. Well, where's the cause of that is the devotee that's already an unalloyed devotee worshiping Krishna. Logical. Yeah. Common sense. Think about it.
Krishna.
I mean, what caused you to be like you are now, as different as the way you were?
Before Prabhupada? Or
No.
From Prabhupada to you?
Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah, but what caused it?
What caused it?
Was there a cause?
I desired deeper for the truth.
Okay.
And I just wanted the truth more than anything else.
Yeah.
And Krishna sent you, and I haven't heard you say something that's not the truth.
What if I told a lie?
If you told a lie, I'd catch it.
I mean, would you leave if I told you a lie?
Leave what? What do I have to? No. Once you're here, you're here.
Marvel. She told me to do something terrible.
What did I tell you to do?
She told me to make up a fib, to sell this motorhome. I only thought about it. She's acted on it. She did it before with someone. She is a rascal.
That wasn't a lie. It wasn't a lie.
Confession of
It was an exaggerated truth. It wasn't a lie. We just exaggerated.
Sorry.
And Mina also. She probably. Did you ever commit that sin of
It was her idea.
I've never told a lie.
It was your idea. I just verbalized it.
hanging around her? It's just going to cause my downfall from my pure position. My delusion of grandiosity.
Just see what a great devotee is. He's delivering liars and cheats.
Liars and cheats. Here we are.
And I've never sinned.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
In the last 10 minutes.
See, the mercy is definitely causeless.
It's
definitely
so causeless.
Hare Krishna, Hare
It's
Krishna,
amazing.
Krishna Krishna.
Causeless.
Now we know it. You know, I never really thought deeply where I really kind of got it. I got it better than I've ever gotten. I just got a clearer idea. It's the pure devotional potency is the cause. See, so if we keep dipping into that, wait, hey, why do you think this is working here, where people are staying? You know, every day, 3-4 times a day, and you guys also go and doing it. It's keeping us in that fire of the causeless mercy, and it's developing here. Why is it not developing out there so fast? I mean, people are making maybe a little progress in there, but not really fast like this, because they're not dipping into the ecstatic level vibration.
The idea is that by following the rules, it will cause it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but see, the book says no. See, chapter 3, it says in Adi Lila that if you follow the rules, you get Vaikuntha. And that's not really the destination of Vaikuntha. I mean, don't most devotees want to go to Vrindavan? Isn't that the idea? Most? I mean, don't they say they want to go to Vrindavan?
The preaching that I've heard is that not this life.
Yeah, okay, but is there a goal Vrindavan? Krishna? Do they want Krishna?
Yes. Yeah.
Krishna's not in
very
Vaikuntha.
attractive.
Krishna's not in Vaikuntha. It's Narayan. Krishna is different. Even in Dwarka, he's different than Narayan.
But not available now. So you have to.
Okay. Yeah, but still, see? So, the book is trying to give a fast way to get it if you have the right understanding, right knowledge. If you have the right information. Okay? It's in the book, but devotees obviously are not seeing it. So therefore somebody has to preach it. Okay? So it says, if you follow the rules and regulations, you get to Vaikuntha at best. Okay? So if you so it's not like that. You don't get it like that. You have to. It's through the devotees who chant the holy names with great ecstatic devotion. Okay, that you get Vrindavan.
Like in Vaidhi Bhakti, you think you have to do, I have to do. Where here, it's like, take it, Krishna, you have to do it. I have no control.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a difference in that way. You think you have to do it, where here, we know we can't do anything. Everything's under his direction.
Well, and then
that's true.
The more we connect, though, you see it's mutual. It's the Lord does it, but He does it through you.
Through you.
See, so there's participation. If we're going to be delivered, it's going to be through the Guru. It's not. It's like that neophyte disciple that said to Prabhupada, "Oh, isn't it great Krishna came to America? Isn't it so great?" And so Prabhupada said, "Oh, you're cutting the Guru out." Oh, really? No, it's great that I came here and brought Krishna to you. I engage you in the service of the Lord. See, that's what the devotee does. See, people here, they got to get clear that it's the devotee. People here are getting engaged in the transcendental. Not, you can get engaged in the service of the Lord. This Vaidhi Bhakti is a step. But if anybody wants to engage in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, sorry guys, this is where it happens. Or any other devotee that is engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, and they got the order to share it and to engage others. See? I was engaged in this, and then Prabhupada came and said, okay, now engage people. And then I looked at the book and I thought, well, look at this. Madhavendra Puri got an order in the dream to engage people in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. It says because of his ecstatic devotion that Krishna is now going to engage people in his service, his loving service, and delivering them. And I'm looking, boy, Prabhupada came in my dream. I was also chanting in ecstasy. And the order came to do this. It's like, was so like, hey man, that's the book in life. It's the book in life. And then when the second disciple I got had the darshan of Krishna right in front of my face. I mean, I didn't see, but I felt the energy, and she was described Krishna, and she was blissed out of her mind. And then Krishna said, because of your guru, see, I'm giving you my darshan. See, engaging her in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. So the Lord's going to do it according to the book. And people might say, oh, you're talking about yourself, Gaurahari, and all that. Okay, I'm talking about anybody. If the shoe fits, it fits. Still, if it fits over there or over there or over there, it's going to be the same thing because the book describes the process. See, if somebody comes here and they get engaged in the loving service of the Lord, they start to feel that, and then they end up going away. Is that the correct idea, or are they really engaged? Or are there some obstacle there in the way? Some problem? See, you got to see like that. Because, that's how the Lord does it. I mean, Madhavendra Puri was engaging Brahmins. in service. See, that moved them up from the Brahman to the Vaishnava platform by the mercy of Krishna through his devotee. See? So Krishna, that's why it says, it's mutual that we're going to be delivered. He's going to choose a devotee to deliver us.
There's a description there that Madhavendra Puri reestablished a type of worship of the Lord that hadn't been seen for 5,000 years. It was a grand event. They came from all over to participate. That type of worship that he hadn't been seen since Krishna had actually was on the planet. In preparation.
What kind of worship was that?
The description wasn't there, or I don't remember the details of it. Specifically what type of worship, but we know that he was carrying the mood of...
Oh, the type of worship is the conjugal.
Yeah.
It's conjugal. Yeah.
It manifested as a big display, installing the deity and a big display, but he, in preparation for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Well, the kind of worship is the conjugal, where you're so ecstatic. He was chanting and crying and laughing like a madman. That's conjugal. That's not very rarely seen in this world. That's why the devotees are like, what is this? What is this? Hey, I'm thinking, number one, I'm starving.
I'm starving.
I'm starving. And could you kind of get some flea powder or something? I'll go and, was it Lowe's would carry it or?
I'll find out who has it.
Okay.
Yeah,
and we go together. I'll go. I need to get out of this. He cook.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
I don't know, you have to tell me.
That's none of your guys' business.
So the disciple got more mercy than the guru because she got direct darshan of Krishna.
Let's see.
That's a question.
Okay.
Freddie.
Freddie.
Freddie's always throws those curveballs.
Always throwing a curveball.
Oh, man.
You're wondering if I'm going to hit this one, too. I wonder if you're going to hit this one. Well, let's just
Of course
see.
you will.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to say. So maybe he'll throw a curve, and I don't know. So what is the question now?
So that disciple got more mercy than the guru because she got direct darshan of Krishna.
Oh, really? Yeah, okay. There's a couple of different points to look at that. So one point is she saw Krishna and devotion awakened in her heart. Okay? And I saw it. I was sitting there, and tears were streaming down her face. She saw Krishna, her fingers streaming down her face. So, but, hey, I chant the holy name of Krishna, and tears stream down my face. I chant the pastimes of Krishna, and tears and ecstasy, even more than what she had. So I'll take the ecstatic worship of the mantras over seeing something. But see, that's just how it is. People have different gifts. I mean, I'll take what I take. If Krishna wants to show me a form, that's great too. I mean, that's wonderful. See? But the point is, whether you see Krishna with your, she didn't see it with the eyes, she saw it with this here, and here. Opens up, and you can see it's a special gift. The Lord gave that to her to see. Okay? But I get darshan every day of Krishna. We wouldn't be here. You think people would be moved onto the ecstatic platform if I wasn't getting darshan? Okay? Johan, I don't know, he sometimes has dreams and stuff, but I think he also gets like this. See, now, Rangaleka, he's seeing visions of Krishna and Radha and all that stuff. Okay? Is that more than me? No, he's got a special gift. The Lord bestows gifts on the devotees. But still, he gets ecstatic seeing that. I get ecstatic chanting mantra. I'm satisfied. It'd be nice to see someday if he wants to show, Maybe I should desire more, but I just haven't thought about it.
Sachi said something nice. She said, Gaur Hari gets mercy because he can go on to tell the story. And it was his influence that helped her darshan happen.
Oh, yeah. Krishna even said, it's because of your guru that you're getting my darshan. So that's my work. I'm satisfied with my work. I got the order of Prabhupada, you know, and the Lord keeps me very happy every day. I mean, He's very merciful. I mean, I could not live without this kind of mercy. I could not do this service or anything. So the Lord will give different gifts. It's just, and this is part of what the devotees, they have to see, and they learn real quick, that you can't be like another devotee. You can't do what they do, and they can't do what you do. Okay? It's like my disciple may have saw Krishna, Rangaleka sees Krishna, but he can't do what I do. He knows. She knew he couldn't do this. I do my job, and I'm there happy. She's getting what she's getting by that grace. You know, grace of Guru. And so this is kind of just how this is how you get non-envious, is you start tasting
Envy.
this mercy.
Yeah, the envy. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like you're satisfied. You know, some people here, like, look at Govinda. He's a worshiper of Shiva, more or less. You know, and he also chants Hare Krishna, and he's getting grace. You know, he's not like, well, I want to be, like this or see that or do that. No, he's happy in his position. Rangaleka is happy in his position. I am. She is. People happy in. I mean, this is a very pure sunbeam anyway. Even though it seems like a total
madhouse. Madhouse.
It's a very purified sunbeam, getting more purified all the time.
Wild West. It's the Wild West.
Cutting edge.
Yeah, it's
Hare
amazing.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
So what is it? So Gaurahari gets mercy. Oh,
That's what I just read.
So that disciple got more mercy. What's the more mercy?
Because she saw Krishna.
Well, I see Krishna. I pick up the book. I see Krishna. The book. I hear Krishna in the sound vibration, and that causes me to become ecstatic. You know, a good way to look at this is the opposite. The washermen did austerities for many lives and proves. This was proof that not by austerities. His single desire, Lord Chaitanya quoted this, he talked about it. The desire of this washerman for many lifetimes was to attain Krishna, darshan of Krishna, and he did austerities and everything, but he didn't do the right path. He did the path people are being taught now. And so he got the darshan of Krishna, he got to see Krishna. But he did no devotion awoke. Actually, he was adverse to Krishna, like people are now doing this path. So he saw Krishna in all his beautiful form, and all he did was blaspheme, criticize. So he saw that. So I see Krishna, and others see like this too. I see Krishna in the mantra. That's what the Lord has given me. Okay, that's enough. For me. Others may, maybe if you, it's a desire in your heart. Matter of fact, Brahma says we need to see Krishna through our ears, because that's the easiest possible way. Because you've got to hear and get purified by the sound vibration from a guru that is qualified with Krishna Bhakti.
I've heard that seeing is more susceptible to illusion than hearing.
That's true too, you know.
What appears to be sometimes is so far from the truth.
We're getting people here that are seeing. And I don't know, I'm not always trusting in what they're seeing, personally. I mean, are you? There's a lot of us, I mean, to be really honest, I'm not trusting everything. I'm just very cautious about it. Maybe, because the imagination can mix in different desires and with a vision and see them. So that's why I say conclusive truth is the best, we call confirmation. So that we see, I got a thing of Prabhupada said this and do, that, and then Krishna blessing it. Then you look at the book. This is the way the order is given through the parampara, or in a dream from Krishna, or from a guru. See, and then the blessing of the Krishna, the Vaishnavas. Everything checkable. So, because that's gonna happen here. People come and they have stuff in there and they start to see things. Prabhupada, that happened with him. People would come and see things, right? They would. Well, I haven't heard about this.
There were some, yeah, that
Some
were.
they come and say, "Well, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing that." He said, "What? Take an aspirin, it'll go away." Or
Keep chanting, it'll go away.
keep chanting.
Hare Krishna.
Not to say that it's not that way, but you got to be a little cautious and careful. I mean, I don't.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
So,
Rama,
Freddie,
Hare Hare.
is that? Did I hit the curveball? It came in that way. I think we got a little piece of it.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Okay, Hare Krishna, everybody. Have a great day. Great evening, morning, afternoon, whatever.
Hare Rama.
Whatever it is.